Welcome to day 7, the final day of our 7-day mindful movement challenge. I'm Jill, and if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed or just want to reconnect with your body, then you're in exactly the right place. Today we're focusing on transformation with a gentle 7-minute practice to help you connect everything that we've learned over the past 6 days. No equipment is necessary, just you and a few minutes of intentional movement. Before we begin, let me know in the comments how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you, so let's get started. Meet me in standing. Find all 10 toes facing forward and just take a moment to play. Sense your foot connection into the ground, building on day 1, awareness into the feet and grounding. It might move into a little bit of a spiral, just tiny. Maybe it goes the opposite direction. You can really have a play here. Find what suits you. You don't have to micromanage the movement. Just sense where you're maybe not moving and bring some awareness to that place in your foot connection to the ground. And pause, give a little shake out, bringing day 2 in with our brain and our spine hanging down and using that kite image to take you into some spiraling motion, moving and gliding, dipping and diving, waking up the spine and the spinal cord, leading with the head, but today you can also add in, as you've had more experience, maybe what it might feel like to also lead with the tailbone, the opposite end of the spine. And notice how that takes you into some flexion and extension and some side bending, and it all connected together without having to micromanage the movement. It just happens kind of organically with that image. And pause. Bring your feet underneath you, rolling to the balls of the feet. We have a little bitty bounce and shake. Finding that bounce and shake anywhere that suits where you're at in your body today. Remember that today is not yesterday and it's not tomorrow. So where you're at today is just that, today in this moment. And pause, stepping a little bit wider, finding your fists for a little bit of a tap wake up. We're still just waking and warming. And coming up the inside of the legs and finding the hips and finding the back of the pelvis and finding the chest and open palm tapping down the arm and maybe up the inside of the arm and down the outside and up the inside and switch sides. And switch and pause. So bringing in day 4 concepts of balance and symmetry, I'm going to start with all 10 toes facing forward. We have arm sweeps up and finds the midline of the body, and other side arm sweeps up and finds the midline of the body. And one more on each side, arm sweeps up, focus follows the fingers, and finding midline, and focus follows fingers, and finding midline, and weight shifts to the left leg, and arms keep moving, just waking and energizing. And just a few on each side and switching sides. Arms keep moving, challenging coordination, connecting the dots. Always feeling your internal kind of momentum. And pause. So those were all concepts from days 1 through 4. Day 5 was a little bit more chatty, where we talked about different movement qualities that could maybe help release emotion. So with the example of ballet being maybe smooth and calm, or yin yoga being something that might really help if you're feeling exhausted and needing to connect to grief. Maybe some kickboxing or boxing if you're feeling angry or frustrated or agitated, to just move that through quickly. So we'll just expand on that a little bit more today, with a little more emphasis on ballet for smoothing and calming, and kickboxing for releasing and moving through. So starting smoothly with our heels together, toes apart, just join in. Let's find a low fifth position here, and we have everything folds in the lower body and everything lengthens. Everything folds and everything lengthens. Again, everything folds and lengthen. And we're gonna add in some arms. They can just be nice and fluid. Follow along, just trusting that your body will be able to connect the dots. And moving with grace and ease. And we reverse the arms. And once again, reversing. And we pause. Just take a moment to shake out. So moving slowly, feeling all that really controlled weight shifting, coordination, how much calm and centering takes place to have that happen with ease. Now you're just gonna find yourself in a little bit of a fighting stance with me. So get your weight on your forward leg, and you're just gonna flick, flick. See what that energy feels like to flick. And kind of kick off energy, to kick off some steam. You get to explore the movement quality, but within the range that you have within your physical capacity to stay present with where you're at. And kick. And kick. And one last time here, kick. And pause. Let's switch sides. So getting your weight really supported on your front leg and dropped and grounded. Frees up that back leg to kick and flick. Moving energy all the way down your spine and out the tips of your toes. Notice the coordination of rotation in your upper body. Just kicking and flicking. One more here, and pause. And now let's combine what might seem like a little bit of a ballet second position. So rock wide and open the toes out. Go ahead and sit down, and we're gonna punch, 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 punch. But you only get to punch as far as you can hold on to your energy. So think about drawing energy to you equally as you're releasing energy out. So there's a connection, almost like you're wearing a pair of old school mittens with the string across the back. And the arm that's punching only gets to punch as hard and as far as you're able to draw energy back into your center. And you can really let the breath go. Let it ha, 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 ha. Adding in some sound and pause. So working with your body and working with your voice, awareness about what kind of movement quality you need on a given day to dissipate whatever emotion it is that you're experiencing. So that was, got my heart rate up. So I hope that it did for you as well. So that went really quick and officially concludes our 7-day mindful movement challenge. But unofficially, I hope this is just a little bit of a seed that you continue to nurture as far as a self-care practice related to movement, and whether that movement happens here with me or something else on a given day, remember it's all about what you need on a given day. So the most important thing is that you're being both intentional and flexible in the way that you look after yourself. So if you would like more from me, make sure that you hit the notification bell so we can stay connected, and definitely leave a comment. I look forward to hearing how you did. Take care and bye for now.